Well, hello there. It has been a minute since I've made a long form on this channel. Last one was This is for Passionates of COD. But anyway, Black Ops 6 releases soon. COD Next was earlier this morning for me. We have a lot of information to unpack. Multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. Campaign was a couple months back. As you can tell from the first tweet here, we have a first look at the mastery camos for Black Ops 6. Gold, Diamond, Dark Spine, and Dark Matter. So that is that. That is going to be the multiplayer camo grind. So for the beta, which is on the 30th, we'll feature 8 maps to play. We have 5 core maps and 3 strike maps. There's a video here showcasing, but this one will show you what there is to play. So here's the maps available for the beta. We'll have Skyline, Rewind, Scud, Babylon, Derelict, Stakeout, Gala, and Pit. If you manage to watch some of the gameplay COD Next, I might include some in here, but I think Skyline might be the fan favorite.
Nami movie looks crazy.
What'd you say, Ben?
Saying it's your year.
Yo, it might be my year.
Is this 150 health again?
It looks like it.
Yo, anyone want a team?
No, it's I think it's 100, but it's still like 5 bullets.
Yo,
I was about to say, you're not even gonna throw me in there.
Pick out these pro teams.
Yo, Brandon, you want to get a shot back and run the fucking...
Yeah, we just have the same team. I'm down. We might as well, brother.
Yeah, this
Wait,
gun that
what was
he's
it
using looks fire.
And then we have the launch map for multiplayer for Black Ops 6. We have 16, man. 16. We have Protocol, Payback, Skyline, Lowtown, Subsonic, Rewind, Scud, Red Card, Babylon, Derelict, Vorkuta, Alt, Sandhouse, Stakeout, Gala, and Pit. Now bear in mind some of these are strike maps. So that's all the maps and the camos and all that out of the way. Now let's get into some perks. Enforcer perk is combat specialty. It basically gives you walls upon death. Very, very briefly, but that's what that does, and that's pretty cool. And then we have the prestiges. We have the classic prestiges back with the prestige tokens in it if you play the older Black Ops. So you'll have exclusive rewards each prestige. You'll have a permanent unlock token per prestige. Prestige is themed around previous games, with Prestige 1 themed around the World at War, and you'll get to see that in a minute. Exclusive secret reward at level 1000. So after all that grinding to Prestige Master and then getting to level 1000, there'll be a special reward for you grinders. And here it is, the Prestige 1 badge. This is what it looks like. This was inspired by World at War. And there's been some talk about HUD preset options, like you can customize your HUD to your liking. This is a more closer look at it. Different layouts. And for you competitive and sweaty players like myself, it's revealed that ranked play for multiplayer will arrive during Season 1 of Black Ops 6. Whether that's true is to be determined, but that's the information that we have on us right now. These are the other 8 Black Ops maps that will be in the game. And now we move on to zombies. Now zombies has its own mastery grind as well, and here are the camos. Now, I know what you're thinking. Taskmaster camo is pretty much Borealis 2.0, and you're right. The other camos look pretty cool, but Nebula is just... I don't really want to go for Borealis 2 years in a row, but I guess we're doing that. I've seen some gameplay of Liberty Falls and Zombies, and Zombies overall doesn't look great, but that might just be because of the map that we had to watch. I'll include some footage here, and yeah, you can stuff stuff for yourself.
Alpha Team, this is Chief of Security Blanchard. Are you a sight for sore eyes? I've been holed up in the mansion since yesterday trying to organize a containment response. Now that you're here, let's lock down that AO. I'll track body cams and coordinate. Be advised, we lost contact with 3 of our scientists in town trying to stop the outbreak. Find them, bring them home. We need brain power as much as firepower. You know, the people who lived here trusted us.
So that's everything with Zombies. Now we move on to Warzone. I think the greatest part about this is that multiplayer and Zombies have their own camo grinds, and so does Warzone. This was leaked like months ago, but it's actually confirmed now. We have a full camo grind for Warzone. Let's have a look at these camos. Can't lie, seeing these camos for the first time before I've seen this again, kind of mint, but seeing these again, that's not bad. Abyss could be better, but I think Catalyst is probably the best camo in there in my opinion. Abyss is kind of mid, but I'm looking forward to doing this. I'm kind of curious to see how they've gone about the system. I wonder if it's going to be based on wins, placement, probably have some kills, headshots in there. There's long shots, GG's. Yeah, this will be very interesting. I'm curious to see what happens. So we've got Black Ops 6 overall. So Warzone with Black Ops 6. The Omni movement, no backpacks. Attack sprint when holding knife. There's a video explaining that when we get to it. So we've got the wild cards, Overkill and Gunfighter. Overkill lets you select 2 primaries. Even though I've liked the original idea of being able to select primaries without the perks, but I guess we're doing that. Fluidity updates, and the Guardian and Mosquito drone have been removed. And we have a bit of UI stuff here as well. It's unfortunate that the gameplay was on the new Resurgence map, Area 99, so it's not really a good showcase of it because the map's so bland and not colourful. Although the backstory of the map is cool, but the design is mid. The design could just use a bit more colour. So, unfortunately, this happened with Vanguard, with Cold War Vanguard and all that. Starting with Season 1 of Black Ops 6 X Warzone, players will be able to use Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2 weapons in Warzone. I think this is dumb, personally, but if we had it before, fuck it, why not? I guess we'll just do it. Yeah, the only thing is going to be a waste of resources, because who's running around with MW2 weapons in Warzone these days? We're only using MW3 weapons because that's the current COD. When we go to Black Ops 6, who's going to be using MW3 weapons and MW2 weapons? It's just going to be a waste of resources, but it's whatever, I guess. That's what will be happening in Season 1. So we got the perks. Got the perks in Grand Loot, starting with Season 1. Got Veteran, Dexterity, Tracker, Cold-Blooded, Tempered, Alertness, a Specialist, Shrouded, exclusive to Loot, and Irradiated, exclusive to Loot. Got some quality of life updates in Warzone. We got some weapon rarity outlines. So basically when you're looting and you're seeing guns around, or you open a chest and some guns pop out, there'll be an outline. The rarity. So say you get an orange rarity gun out of a chest, like legendary. It'll be outlined as orange. So you get a green gun out of a chest, green rarity. It'll be outlined as green, so on and so forth. You'll pick up a self-revive while in a down state. So I imagine you'll have a selfie no matter what then? I guess we'll have to look into that more when that happens. Probably sound numb, but that's interesting. Downed enemies don't trigger high alert. Thank fuck for that. Bounty threat level sound cue. Ooh, that'll make things interesting. Reduce in-game splashes, thank god. Minimize loot cards when looking at loot. Med cabinets loot drop improvements. I wonder what that means. Live ping duration reduction. Oh, okay. Ping and loot triggers a navigation ping. I've liked that a lot. So they've actually made some DC changes to Warzone. The only reason Warzone is so behind is because Warzone 2 rolled it all. We had a good start. We were on good pace at the end of Caldera, and then Amazo dropped, and IW led the development of Warzone 2, and everything just went to shit. It's like we were back at square one again. So that's why things are boring. That's why all the same shit got brought back, because they had to redevelop it all again, to transfer it all over and stuff. So we should have had this COD. We should have had these updates this Warzone, but we have 18 perks to pick in the loadouts for Warzone. We got Scavenger, Grenadier, Reflexes, Veteran, Dexterity, Survivor, Quartermaster, Cold-Blooded, Tracker, Bomb Squad, Sprinter, Quick Fix, Absolute, Gung Ho, Ghost, Birdseye, Tempered, and Alertness. If I'm not mistaken, I think Gung Ho has been able to sprint while reloading or some shit. This should just be a setting. It shouldn't be a perk. It should be a setting. You should be able to reload while sprinting in general. And Sprinter is unlimited attack sprint. It shouldn't be a perk. It should be part of the game. So here we go. This is the infinite attack sprint that I was talking about. So if you have a dedicated melee slot, you will get infinite attack sprint at all times in Warzone.
Yo, buy another one. There's one more in here. Oh, I gotta remember to do this.
Yo,
Chat, you unlimited attack sprint.
Jade, I know the cheese.
Chat, unlimited attack sprint with a knife. Unlimited attack sprint with a knife, chat.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
About a UE, bro. No, but someone had another care pack.
So you don't have to worry about clunky move when you're attack sprinting, then you stop because of your energy, then starting again, and so on and so forth. This is really going to improve the fluidity, although I think with the dedicated melee slot, it's kind of not great, but I guess it makes sense to make room for the perk for your primaries. If you're competitive and sweaty players like myself, once again, ranked players coming to Battle Royale Warzone in Urzikstan with Season 1 reloaded. So mid-Season 1 is when it's coming. It should drop with Season 1, but I get why it's a mid-season, multiplayer ranked, but I reckon they should coincide with each other. And last but not least, the big reveal. Verdansk is coming back to Call of Duty Warzone in spring 2025. Everyone has been asking about this, everyone has been wanting this, but originally they had no plans to bring back Verdansk until Fortnite brought back an OG season, like OG Fortnite. Then they saw the success of that and like, okay, maybe we'll bring it back. I'm thinking that's why they delayed it so much, because it wasn't intentional and they had everything already in development ready. If you're making Verdansk your main marketing point for it and it's not ready, then I don't know, maybe rethink your strategy a bit more. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, it's confirmed. Verdansk is coming back. It says spring. So if it's later than Season 2, if it's Season 2 reloaded, game's kind of chalked in my opinion. Just glad it's finally confirmed. Now it's just a matter of when it's actually going to release. And then we have the beta. So the weekend 1 of the beta, which is early access, you will have a level cap of 20. And then for weekend 2, it will increase to level 30. And last but not least, the beta will begin on Friday, August 30 at 10 AM Pacific. I will put the time zones on screen for when it starts for everyone else. But yeah, that is everything. That is everything to do with Black Ops 6. Multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. This is my first long form in a while. So if you enjoyed what you watched and you learned some information from this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.